This is easily one of my favorite stocks for Nerf. This is a N-Strike Elite Stockade stock, which is kind of redundant. But yeah, it's removable. It'll attach to any N-Strike or Vortex removable stock adapter, and it also holds 10 darts conveniently, which is also cool. It's nice and sturdy. It's the right length for a bigger guy like me, and yeah, it's pretty much the only reason anyone picked up a Stockade. But I like to use this on flywheel blasters as well, and a lot of them are clip fed. This is a Strife. The Strife actually happens to have a mission kit that actually comes with the with this stock here. And this is the clip I'm going to be doing some testing with. This is from a Demolisher. They call it the Banana Clip or whatever magazine. It conveniently holds 10 rounds, just like that stock does. So I'm going to be testing out kind of two things. One, to see how quick I can actually reload a quick reload clip. And two, how useful it is to actually have it in there. Now, to test the clip up against something else, I'm going to use the blaster that the Stockade originally came with. I mean, not the stock, there it is, the Stockade. Yay! He's kind of sort of attached to that guy right now, but we'll still be able to do the test. So I'm going to do this guy empty, and then reload it with 10 darts with this, and then get through it as quickly as I can. Then, I'm going to redo the test, but with the Strife and a empty Demolisher magazine. So I'm going to have to empty this guy out. I'm not sure if there are better ways to be doing this, but I like to have the dart tips pointed upwards so that I can just flick down on them and then take them out to put into the blaster quickly. It's going to be a weird test. I actually won't be doing any firing. So I'm just going to start from a firing position and then go to reload my Stockade. 3, 2, 1, go. I suck already. And yes, this is a gray trigger version from across the pond. My good friend Pocket sent me this a long time ago, or at least what seems like a long time ago. And yeah, we're done. That was fun, reloading. Now I'll just fire a bunch, and we'll get to the second test. Alright, so here's our Strife. Got a 10 dart quick reload clip. Quick reload, we'll see. I actually haven't done this test up against each other. This is the first time. I usually don't script myself. Just gonna run these guys through just like I did before. This will be interesting. I haven't thought this through. 3, 2, 1. Already, this is gonna kill me, I can tell. Just the fact that I have to drop the clip instead of just insert the darts. Although, this method of getting the darts out is working out quite well. Except I can't see the other side very well. I'm sure there's not going to be a 100% surefire way to do this. So that in there was probably my time. Seemed a lot more fidgety. The other time was certainly faster. But, you know what? While we're at it, let's do some more tests. Part of the myth is that having darts in your blaster makes it faster to reload instead of just picking up stuff off the ground. At least in the games that I play, half the time you're out of darts and you're just refilling stuff that is literally off the ground. As I drop nearly all of the darts. Not nearly all of them. Whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if it is faster just to manually reload this blaster instead of having to deal with that thing. Ready, and set, and go. This is already quicker because I'm not having to fidget around with that thing. I am, however, losing darts off of the hood of this 2004 Subaru Outback. I've lost 3 darts. Whatever, so it's quicker to reload it without having to fidget with that, but then the other thing is you have to be able to find 10 more darts, whereas these you already have on hand, so that's kind of up in the air. The other question to this, of course, is is it actually quicker to reload these manually than it is to put darts into a blaster? We just did that with the Stockade. Now we're going to try it with the Strife with another 10 darts that hopefully won't roll away. Thank you, See, the Stockade's good for something. Go. Now, already, it's easier to get these into the magazine, but fiddling around with the magazine in the middle of a game can be a little arduous, because then you gotta put her in. Cool. So at the end of all these tests, which system's the best? What works the best? Probably the first time ever. I still have no idea. I'll be honest with you guys. When I do these tests, I'm not rehearsing stuff. I don't have stuff thought out ahead of time. Even though apparently I should. I take an idea, I run with it. I haven't added tests in this case. I was only planning on doing 2, it ended up being 4. But at the end of the day, I've at least come to realize this. 1, clip system stuff with that with that stock on there is fantastic to look at. But the two don't go together very well. It's much easier just to have extra clips on hand, or much easier just to use that with a front-loading blaster. Having the two together and thinking that you have the advantage because you have darts on hand, it's kind of a myth. 2, all of this reloading stuff is very situational. On the one hand, yes, I suck at reloading, apparently. 2, it depends on how you play. If you're doing dart pickup stuff, having something like this is good to have because you can just... Sometimes in games, I've just left that empty at the beginning, and I use that for dart pickup to help keep it, organized instead of crunched up in my pocket. But then on the other hand, it's if you're carrying a bunch of clips, you don't need something like that. It's just going to get in the way. Even in like a recon stock with a 6 reload clip would actually probably work better than the 10 rounds that you get in that, even though you get 4 more rounds with that. So it's much more situational than you think, and than I thought, apparently, because I still didn't nail down a whole lot with this, which just goes to show that, you can pick apart this hobby as much as you want. And at the end of the day, it still comes down to how it works for you and how it doesn't work for gray triggers. I'm sorry, Australia, that you guys got stuck with gray triggers. It's a shame. But you guys are smart and know how to mod. So good job.